Yo, welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host, the man behind the mic, ASAP. Today, man, we got a crazy show lined up for you guys today. But when you come across the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn your post notifications on so you'll know exactly when Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. I see everybody in the comments section. Hashtag salute. Man, we're gonna get right off into this one, man. As you know, Jason Whitlock has been in the news for his scrutiny of Deion Sanders, and a lot of people don't know the backstory on Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock, he used to be on the show called "Speak for Yourself" with Marcellus Wiley, Jim Jackson, and also TJ Ushmanzada. And, he's been made it publicly clear that, he used to scrutinize Kobe for 20 years of Kobe Bryant's basketball playing days. I would like to say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. But Jason Whitlock was a harsh critic of Kobe Bryant. He said some things about Kobe Bryant that was very egregious. And the thing about that is he's been on many talk platforms talking about Kobe Bryant through his playing days. And I got some audio that resurfaced through the internet and through social media. But before we get off into that, I want y'all to take a listen at some of the things that Jason Whitlock had said about Kobe Bryant. He was on Colin Cowherd's show, and he had a sit down, and Colin Cowherd was asking questions about his comparisons, and what he thought about Kobe to Mike, and what Kobe has done over his 20 luxurious years in the NBA. And this is some of the things that Jason Whitlock has said about Kobe Bryant. Take a listen.
Kobe's even put a twist on MJ.
Oh, absolutely not. And he has put a worse twist. He's taken the worst part. He's accentuated. He's turned Michael's good things into a bad thing. Michael was a volume scorer and a volume shooter, but Michael had some self-awareness. Kobe's taken it to the ultimate extreme. I looked at that game last night, and it spoke to everything that I've always thought about Kobe. A narcissistic person who pleasures himself at the expense of everyone else. That's Kobe in a nutshell. He spent 20 years in the NBA and never figured out it's a team game and it's about the pleasure of everyone.
But he won 5 titles. So
Shaq helped him win 3, and he had 2 tremendous 7-footers. You put Powell and Bynum together, and you got a version of Shaq. He had a lot of help. He was not Michael Jordan carrying teams to 5 titles. He wasn't Bill Russell. He wasn't Magic Johnson. He certainly wasn't Larry Bird. Again, I've always, and this is another thing, people think like that came from out of nowhere. I've been criticizing Kobe for a long time.
What's wrong with shooting 50 times?
It's a team game.
But the whole arena was filled with players who went there filled with fans who went there solely to see a performance. Nobody wanted to see Julius Randle shoot.
I agree. And you know what? If all season hadn't been just Kobe, do whatever you want to do, if it had just been that one night, hey, Kobe, you know what? For 81 games, you were a team player, and you helped us grow these young players. And so tonight, we're going to turn it over to you, and you go for broke. Totally get it. He had 81 games of that, and then on the 82nd, the refs look the other way. Utah's out of the playoffs. They're half-hearted, and we're all out saying, 50, shot 60 points. Kobe did it his way. And again, to me, everything is about growth and evolution. And that Kobe, to me, lacks self-awareness, and he's never evolved. Michael Jordan didn't end his career this way. Many of the all-time greats don't end their careers that way because they figure out with age and maturity, they get a much broader picture.
Now, that audio was taken the day after the last game when the Lakers played Utah when Kobe dropped 60. Jason Whitlock went on Callan Cowherd's, show and talked about it. And, he said Kobe don't have self-awareness, immature. He's a narcissist. He said that's Kobe in a nutshell. And that was his last game that, he played in the NBA. And that last game he put on a show against Utah. And Whitlock was saying the refs and stuff was out of the way. Utah wasn't in the playoffs. You still got to put the ball in the hole. And that's what Kobe did. But all through Kobe's career, Jason Whitlock has been the worst critic on Kobe Bryant, calling him out of his name a couple times. I mean, just breaking him down, shredding him into mere pieces. And there was one All-Star game that Kobe appeared in, and Jason Whitlock was in the media in press row, asked Kobe a question. Kobe said, "Wow, unbelievable. I'm not even going to answer that question. Next question." So he just shrugged Jason Whitlock off. And now all the criticism that Jason Whitlock has given Deion Sanders over the years, and now the criticism that he's given Deion Sanders now, that's the same kind of criticism he was giving Kobe back in his days, in his playing days. And we've always said, man, give these people their flowers before it's too late. Give these people their flowers before it's too late. And we had a drastic change in Jason Whitlock the day that Kobe Bryant passed away. And this is some unbelievable stuff. And this is a wake-up call for everybody out there that's dogging these people out and not giving their flowers before it's too late. It plays on you. So the day that Kobe Bryant passed away, Speak for Yourself was doing their show. It was Jim Jackson, Marcellus Wallace, Jason Whitlock, and TJ Usmanzada. And Whitlock had a wake-up call. Now listen to what Whitlock had to say when Kobe Bryant passed away. Take a listen.
Kobe said some things about Trayvon Martin that didn't sit right with me, and I criticized him. And the next thing I know, Kobe was texting me, and it started a conversation between us over the next couple of months. And the entire conversation in 2014 was about his vision for what he wanted to do for young people. And so last week, and I'm a longtime critic of Kobe, everybody knows that. But last week, something was in my heart like, man, what Kobe was telling me in 2014, he's actually doing in his post-career. And it hit me last week like, I love what this dude represents. And so we talked about it on this show, about him being a role model. And he said some things that we all thought were a little goofy about WNBA players. But I interpreted that this dude loves his daughters so much, you're going to say goofy things. That's a representation of his love. And so for 2 or 3 days later, for this to happen when I just was really having an appreciation for Kobe and was like, can't wait to see what he does in this next chapter, for him to be gone, it just feels like a great loss. I hate to frame it this way because Kobe was bigger than just being about race, but just for black people, I feel like it's a loss, man, losing this dude.
Yeah, and it doesn't add up.
Man, if that ain't the biggest narcissist thing I've heard in Jason Whitlock, now he appreciate everything that Kobe did, but it was too late, Whitlock. You didn't give this man his flowers when he was on this earth. But when he passed away, like everybody does, then they want to start giving people their flowers. And I bring this up because this audio clip, and shout out to TickeTtv, Ticket from TickeTtv. There was a podcast that Jason Whitlock appeared on, and the guest was taking calls. And y'all know TickeTtv, their channel is blazing, and Ticket gets the information before sometimes it drops. So the host of the show had Whitlock on there, and they was taking calls. So Ticket from TickeTtv called in, and he wanted to address Jason Whitlock for his roguish and bogus stuff that he had against Kobe Bryant. And I want y'all to take a listen to what Ticket said to Jason Whitlock on that show. Pay close attention because the audio is a little muffled, but pay close attention and you'll understand where TickeTtv is coming from. Take a listen.
829. Yeah, Jason Whitlock, man. This is TickeTtv. I am basically a sports media network on YouTube, man. And I heard your work, man. And listen, man, let me just cut right to the chase. Oh, and by the way, salute to the sister Brianna. You look beautiful, baby. You got, hey, Whitlock, man. You got some real issues, bro. And I want to break this shit down with you, man, because I've been listening to you for a long time now, man. And the only thing I heard that's come out your mouth for years and years and years is just a bunch of disintegrating the black community, shitting on the brothers. To me, you full of shit, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. Like, wait. First of all, most respect to the late great Kobe Bryant. You ripped Kobe Bryant to shreds. A dude that won 5 world championships. You understand what I'm saying? When they said that Shaquille O'Neal, when he left LA, that Kobe would never win again without Shaq. Kobe went and won 2 more championships, went to 3 more NBA finals. So that wasn't good enough for you. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't good enough. You came with that little fake ass, statement after he passed away, like a lot of you guys in the did, bought and paid for. But you said Kobe Bryant destroyed the franchise. His narcissism and selfishness destroyed the franchise. Is what you said while you feel that.
I'm just stepping away for a second.
Say it again?
I'm not leaving. I'm just stepping away for a second.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
He stepped away. He stepped away. Well, he'll be back. He's coming back. So I'm pretty sure he can hear you. He can hear you. I'm pretty sure he can hear you. Yeah, run to the smoke. Don't step away. Step up, big boy. Ticket. Say a question. Man, you can hear
Whatever. Keep it moving.
My question let me go, dog. My question is, first of all, what's up with the fake shit with you and Kobe, man? You showed Kobe that fake love after he passed away. Dude like you.
Already addressed this. Can we move to another caller?
Already addressed. All right. He don't want to take the question, Ticket. All right, next.
Wow. Man, shout out to Ticket from TickeTtv, man, because he addressed Jason Whitlock head on. And Jason Whitlock ran from all the smoke. He got up and left the interview while Ticket was asking the question. So that's why Ticket got a little outraged. And then Jason Whitlock came back and he refused to answer the question that Ticket was proposing to him. Now that's some coward stuff. And see, everybody comes down in the comments saying, oh, Jason Whitlock can have his opinion and stuff like that. But what Jason Whitlock does is he stands on his own show. He goes on these rambunctious rampages about these athletes and breaks them down because he's just talking into a mic just like us, right? So nobody is, giving him backlash. But when faced with the backlash, when somebody confronted him, he ran from it. And TickeTtv was right. The fake love that he showed Kobe Bryant after he passed away, it was fake. Jason Whitlock is a fraud, guys. We don't need to talk about this no more. Jason Whitlock is a fraud, and TickeTtv just exposed him because he evaded that thing talking about, I don't want to take the call. Next caller, please. Man, that's some bullshit, man. Call a spade for what it is, man. And TickeTtv exposed Jason Whitlock, man. He went straight to the source and asked him a question, and Jason Whitlock ran from it. See, on his show, he invites people to like it and share it and speak how they want to speak and email him and stuff like that. But he was on a show and they had a caller and it was TickeTtv, and TickeTtv called him out. Jason Whitlock couldn't respond. That's the stuff I've been trying to tell you guys, man. So y'all guys let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Please continue to like the videos, man. Share them out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Keep the support. I see everybody in the comments. Like I said, hashtag salute. And that's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, KSAP. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
Another one.